Hello, hello, hello. We are live on location of parts unknown, weight unknown, and we have a missing man. He might be available tonight, he might not. We are the Ninjas of Another Color. I'm your host, Dottley, along with the mechanic. Yes, the mechanic who they based that series off of. Yes, he looks like Jason Statham. Even if you close your eyes really, really small and he takes off his glasses, he looks like Jason Statham. Yes, we are the Ninjas of Another Color. Today, what we're going to talk about, we might get a little political or might not. We're also going to do what do you call it? An unboxing of an unboxing because someone got his toys.
Yes.
Yes, someone got his toys. And we will hear from him about what he got or what he didn't get. You never know. So let me do my spiel. We are the Ninja Another Color. I'm your host, Dottley. We are pop culture, current event, sports, and much more is waiting for you. We'd love for you to rate, review, comment, follow, subscribe. Again, rate, review, comment, follow, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to rate, review, comment, subscribe. Please consider giving us 5 stars, 4 stars, the 3 stars, and the guy right next to me doesn't want.
1 or 2 stars.
Yes, he definitely doesn't want 1 or 2 stars. But guess what? I can live with one. I can live with two. I definitely can't live with zero because if I live with zero, that means I'm doing it properly. You can listen to us via Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcast, Pandora, YouTube Music, TuneIn Radio, Apple Podcasts. You can also listen to us at the cartoonrewind.com website, past, future, and current episodes. You can also listen to us at oh you can also listen to us at ninjasofanothercolor.com or facsimile of. Your feedback is important to us. You can contact us at ninjas of another color at 365366 llc.com. No, that's 365366 media llc.com. Or you can do via IG, Facebook, Fanbase, Lemon8, TikTok, and Facebook. If you'd like to support the podcast, you can support via Cash App or Zelle. The information is available on our About screen. So right now we have learned that the third man will not be available to us right now, but we will check him next week. And in honor of our missing man, we are going to do our theme from.
We're gonna pour a beer out for him. A drink
Yeah,
out.
but he's been missing for a while. He only did one movie, which is Maverick, and he didn't really
Mhm.
say anything in that movie.
Yeah.
So here we go for
I'm not gonna lie. I thought he had already passed away.
my friend told me that asked me that he thought he died already too, but no,
Yeah.
he was sick for a while. He had cancer of the I think of the throat, and he
Mm-hmm.
couldn't speak. So here we go in honor of Val Kilmer
Riddle me
and
this, riddle me
and
that.
Frank.
Who's afraid of the big black bat?
In an uncertain world, in a chaotic time, justice.
I think this is a Batmobile that goes up the wall.
Yeah,
Yeah, this one went off. This just jumped the shark. There it is. And this is Joe Schumacher.
Joel
Schumacher?
Schumacher.
No, not Schumacher. I think it's Schumacher.
was good.
Because
this
what's
guy
his name
wrote
did
it.
the first two?
Love
Huh?
is a game.
What's his name?
Or is it about the wrong kind of man?
Tim Burton did the first
Yeah,
one.
he did the first two.
Power
This guy took
is
it
a
off.
machine.
Now
He
you've
ruined
blazed
the
a way to
franchise.
read men's minds.
By the way, I've seen
I
your
thought
mind.
the one with Clooney ruined that one.
Revenge
Same guy, same director as this one.
is a trap.
Oh, he did?
Riddler and Two-Face can make a pretty lethal combination. Train me, let me be your partner.
Who's your tailor?
But first, let's meet our contestants.
Another villain stole that role.
Going down.
If the bat wants to play, we'll play.
Was that over the top?
Don't work too late.
You forgot the part where you kissed the girl.
The real game begins. Courage now. Truth always. Batman forever.
So there you go. Terrible movie. I'll watch it though.
Terrible movie. Rest in peace, Batman.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Val Kilmer. Well, he was Iceman in Top Gun.
Yes. And then you have the Genius movie where you played a genius.
Is it Real Geniuses?
Real Genius. Yes, Real Genius. That one. Then it was Top Secret. He did that movie, which was a good one. And that's all I can remember from. Oh, Heat. It's a great movie.
Wasn't that with what's his name?
Heat had Al Pacino, Robert De Niro.
He was in that movie?
Yes.
I didn't know. I guess he was a background character because I definitely didn't think he was in that movie.
No, he was in it. He's not back there. He's one of the main ones. I mean, you had a lot of good you had a lot of good actors on that movie.
Oh.
So
All right. Since we're one man down, we might do a little. We might even go longer with one man down, just in case. So don't be shocked if we go to an hour and 10 minutes. So
just to let you know, though, you are frozen though. So everybody's just watching.
I know. Yeah.
Everybody's watching y'all still.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the computer to catch up.
Yeah.
And there it is.
And there it is.
All right.
Kind of.
Yeah. Toy news. You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Let's say Frank goes first. Oh shit.
Frank's not here.
Oh shit. All right. Yeah. I can go. I was gonna try to Google who the director from the Batman Forever was, but
let me filibuster. Well, let me go first since you want to do that. So I'll go first. In my toy news, I'm gonna start from what I like, which is this is a repeat offender, but still like it anyway. Zoids, Liger Zero, Schneider, not motorized, but still love to build it, even though the instructions may not be in English. This is the speed portion of the Liger Zero because there was four modes: basic white, Schneider orange, Panzer green, and Schneider blue. Schneider blue was the speed package. Panzer was the heavy artillery, and orange was Schneider, and Schneider was like the in between. You can go a little bit fast, but you can also thump. You can thump with Schneider. I like this one. It's available on pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store for $90.99. This is a standard, no plastic. You get Liger Zero. You get the palette, 2 ion boosters, and instructions. Again, instructions may or may not be included in English. So guess what? Just look at the pictures, people. Just look at the pictures. That's all you got to do. Just look at the picture. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, I think it's self-explanatory.
All right. Moving on, we have Orko. This is also I saw it on pre-order on Facebook at Cartoon Rewind, so you can go ahead and check out Cartoon Rewind to pre-order this one. It is Orko.
Not thinking about offering it up on the Ninja site.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was. Not sure. Still gonna think about it. All right.
Okay.
Um, comes with two heads. That's his father's. Is it It's father
Uncle,
or uncle?
it's uncle.
Uncle, yeah, father uncle's face. Comes with a stand. Um, right now for pre-order, it's 21.99 at Big Bad. You might get a steal if you go to Cartoon Rewind. You never know. You never know. All right. For I guess the main one for my toy news,
Yeah.
we have the crossovers. We have a crossover of your favorite villain and mine, Skeletor and Mothra.
Kind of digging it.
Yeah, I like it. I didn't like it when I first saw it, but
Yeah.
seeing it like this, yeah.
And the fact that you can have both,
Hmm.
you could be Mumra, you could be Skeletor with wings.
Yeah.
I kind of dig. He is a higher price point than the rest.
Yeah,
I did
because
notice
it's
that.
a double figure. It's
I
also
guess
available. It also will be available at Cartoon Rewind,
it
also
is.
available on Ninjas.
It is
Right now,
already. It's already up for pre-order.
pre-order.
And
So yep, we have it for 34. Again, you might get a deal if you go to Cartoon Rewind or Ninjas.
yeah.
Just check it out. Also, we have Lion-O and He-Man. I guess it's a crossover of Lion-O and He-Man. Eh,
Yeah, I'm not feeling this one too
no,
much.
they could have done better.
It's not a terrible figure, and I don't feel this is really He-Man. This is just feels like
Lion-O,
it's like a different version. The only thing that gives me the He-Man vibe is that the chest,
yeah, the chest thing.
this
You just
whatever
change
that's called.
the
Yeah,
the bottom part on this one, and that's top part is Lion-O. The bottom part is Prince Adam.
yeah, with skinny legs though.
Yes, that one's also on pre-order. Also pre-order on Cartoon Rewind. Also on Ninjas. Also, we can go to. This is the one that I think is the best of them all.
After for
One
me, after Skeletor, this is the best.
like 1A, 1B.
Yeah,
Uh, Tiger. I'm not Tiger. Damn, I'm thinking Tiger Sharks. Battle Cat and Panthro.
so one thing I did not like that
What?
is no weapons.
Yeah, that's true.
He has the claws, which goes with the whole Lionel. I mean,
Battle
Battle
Cat.
Cat thing, right? And the helmet. But where's the
No
Pantro
nunchucks.
part here?
Yeah, no nunchucks. No thunder tank. Nothing like that.
Yeah, I mean, at least give him a pair of nunchucks,
Oh, and then
something.
also pre-order on Bad Boys. Also pre-order on Ninjas and also Cartoon Rewind. And last but not least, cross between Tila and damn, what's her name? Shit,
Chitara.
Chitara. There you go.
Yes.
I thinking Panther or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, another one. Not feeling it because it's not fully. And how tall are these things? That's how they look.
6.5
Oh,
inches or 5 inches?
like 5.5.
Okay.
Okay. Tara staff. Yeah, it's also on up for pre-order.
Yes.
Not feeling that one. Out of the four,
Yeah.
if it's four, so yeah, I would get the
Same.
Mumra and Skeletor definitely.
Yeah.
Battlecat, iffy on Lion-O, and iffy on
It
Chitara.
just Chitara. If I had Chitara, I'd just keep her in Chitara form. I would not put everything else on there. I don't see the point of it.
Yeah, but like I
So
said, I'm iffy on those, so I kind of like the main one is Skeletor and Mumra. That's the one.
Skeletor, Remora, yeah. And like I said, it's now that's $10 more than the rest.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing. But you do get a lot, and you get two figures in one. So you can either be Skeletor or he could be Monra. So
Yep.
all right. So for me is where are we? Did I close my other
Yeah, you probably did.
right? Can't find my other one. Oh, there he is. It's there. Let me just move over to here. So apparently if I put on the same thing, it doesn't show. All right. So I'm starting off with Masters Universe Wave 17, New Eternia, Terraclaw Skeletor.
I thought that was an army builder when I first saw it.
I didn't know it was Skeletor. I mean, obviously, other than the color scheme, but it's not bad looking. See him there? He's underneath the helmet. I don't know if you can take the helmet off. I do like the claws. And there he is. Look at the back. So the claws come off. So you have a regular, and I'm hoping the helmet comes off.
Hopefully. He has the long claws like Battlecat.
Yeah. So he looks in this picture, he looks good. The other one you couldn't see his face too much. And this one he looks good. And everything looks a little like this doesn't look as shiny as it did on the previous picture. Here they have that very glossy looking claws. So we have it here. Here's the packaging.
Oh, Masterverse? Okay.
Yeah, it's a Masterverse. So
that was based on the Terraclaw Skeletor. Okay. Now I was wondering why I was looking at. It looks familiar. I was like looking at it, I was like, it looked really, really familiar.
Looks like this.
Yeah, that one. I was like,
yeah. Times have changed.
Yet they say the same.
Yeah. If you upgrade it a little better upgrade. But he does not come with his dinosaur. What is that, dragon? Sorry. Like a dragon. Where is it? Let me see if I can see the swings with terror of fearsome fury. Doesn't tell me what this thing is. But yeah, that's what it is. So we have that. Again, it's available for pre-order at Cartoon Rewind. And Nynjas going to have it?
Yes.
Awesome. So there you go. Then the next one that I have is with I know everybody's getting excited with the Hasbro release of the Cold Slither figures, but Super 7's beating him to the punch. So we have Zartan from Cold Slither. There's a 3 3/4 figure. This is the reflection. There's not the O. Is this the O-ring? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the O-ring. So it's the O-ring one. It's Zartan with his guitar. So you're gonna have and a microphone. So there you go. And that's available for pre-order. We also have available for pre-order the Cobra Commander and the Arctic one. And Wild Bill. So and I forgot Snake Eyes from the cartoon version. That's available too.
Okay.
So don't you have Fido Fluffy? Fido Fluffy?
Yeah, I still got him.
You have him and you have Serpentor, right?
No, I've sold out of Serpentors.
Okay, good. How about did you buy this guy? The what's his name? Ramar?
Yeah, still got a couple of those left.
Okay. Yeah, check them out at Nynjas.
And this one is the stage is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So you can, if you go to Comic-Con, you go to the booth, you can get the actual cardboard stage, and I guess the 4 or 3 characters, Zartan, all the Dreadnoks, I guess for a suggested price. I haven't listed the price yet.
I think I saw that. I thought it was silly, the cardboard, because I didn't see the figures, and now it makes sense. Now it makes sense as to. All right. And then my last one, which is near and dear to my heart, Nacelles has announced. So Nacelles making Star Trek figures, and they released their first 9. What their first 9 is going to be coming up, and now they're releasing their second 9, the second set of 9. One thing that's cool about the Nacelles is they say they're not going to do your typical figures. They're going to do your more rare figures. So this is what they announced. They just announced it at WonderCon. The next 9. This is wave 2. So you have Kirk. Zoom in. You have Kirk from Generation, Janeway from Year of Hell, Worf in his sailor suit, T'Pol from season 3 and 4 of Enterprise, LaForge with his Generation suit,
Yep.
Valaris from Undiscovered Country, the Romulan commander, which later on becomes Sarek, but that's besides the point. You have a Kara Marcus, Nog, and Beam.
You gotta be a real Star Trek nerd to know her from the Wrath of Khan movie, and Beam. You gotta be a super nerd to know who that is.
I know because I've seen the animated series, so I do know him.
In the 60s.
Yes, the 60s, early 70s.
No, it premiered in the 60s.
66.
I started reruns in the 70s on local TV from Puerto Rico in St. Thomas. That's how I know. That's how I got my affection for Filmation, because Filmation had Star Trek, Lone Ranger, Zorro, Tarzan, He-Man. That's why I got my affiliation for Filmation. I like their cartoons. So, did they give a price?
I don't think they've given a price yet. I'm checking now. Not even sure what the first wave is going for.
Wow.
And you can see here with Kirk from Generations, he comes with some random ass accessories: firewood, a tree stump, an axe, so he's cutting. Then he has a jar of dill weed and eggs, and of course his horse.
Of course, yeah, because in the movie that's where they found him, right? That's where him and Picard found each other.
Yeah. So the only thing, there it is there. The only thing is that the horse is not fully to scale, but it's close enough. They did share. This is the first wave of figures here. So this is gonna be the first wave. These are even more random than the other ones. So these are some random ass people.
The only person I would get is the Jebediah. The Jebediah one. That's the only one I'll get from him.
Wayum?
Yeah, Wayum. That's the only one I would get.
I thought you would get this guy right here. Tuvix.
The cross between Neelix and
Tuvok.
Tuvok, yeah. Nah, they didn't make it. The show that episode was a filler. I didn't like it.
Everybody loves this episode because it kind of gives you the whole dilemma. Like, you can't, if you let one person, you have to kill one person to let the other two come back, and you got the dilemma. So, yeah, you have Jericho, which again, these are like
they're B characters.
Yeah, they're fillers, and then with some crazy ass accessories. We're talking. He comes in. He's got the fish tank from Enterprise from Picard's room. He has a Cardassian. What is it? A phaser, a pad. He has a book on Cardassians. He's got his kids' paintings. These are just total random shit, which I thought kind of funny. Like Sulu comes with his tea, two guns that are not period specific, which doesn't make any sense. But then you also have, you have Rachel Garrett from yesterday's Enterprise, which is it's a cool character to have. Mirror Enterprise, and then you have this one here this is from the Search for Spock. I don't know who this person is. Like, even I have to go back to Search for Spock to see who this person is. See? And she comes with a Genesis device. So I would just buy, and a lot of cleavage. I would buy this just for some of these.
The extras, not the figure. That's the
not
extras.
the figure so much, but this, to have a Genesis device and a bat lift. So, but I do like the fact that Nynjas is doing these more random characters. It's not Picard, a regular Kirk, all these figures. So, Like, when did you ever think they'll make a Peter Preston figure?
But they have a lot of characters to go through. So
Yeah.
that's a good thing that they're trying to go outside the box.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's interesting to see where they're going to go. Now, would the price point merit that? I mean, you do get a lot for $30. Like I said, 2 heads, multiple hands, various accessories, so maybe it's worth it. And it
Okay.
comes in a good packaging.
Like I always said, Star Trek fans are richer than Star Wars fans, and this proves my point.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. So, but that's it for me.
All right. Who directed Batman Forever?
That would be Joe. I was right. Joe Schumacher.
Schumacher? Okay.
Yeah.
So he did that one and the other. He did the 2 bad ones.
Yes. This one, he did Batman Forever and then Batman and Robin.
All right.
You kind of see the vibe changing. And he's done some pretty good movies. And by the way, I forgot to mention some other good roles that Val Kilmer did. Tombstone was another one, but his most famous, his best role, his best acting job, the voice of Kit in Knight Rider back in 2008.
The new one.
The new one, yes. People forget about that one.
No, can't forget Mr. Feeney. Mr. Feeney is the original Kit.
I know, but
And Robo Jesus is his car, so Robo Jesus and Mr. Feeney, you never know.
Yeah.
All right. That is it for toy news and also movie news. Did you buy anything?
I did not buy anything.
All right. I did. Well, I got something for the store and for our, I guess, because I think you have it already. I'm not sure if you don't. You do, but this pop came in. I thought you had the bigger version, the big one, because I saw it on the table when you were at Collector. Yeah, that's what we should talk about. That Collector Geek Con.
Yeah. Which, by the way, you were calling it Geek Culture.
Yeah.
And I said no, it's Culture Geek, but no, you're right. It's Geek Culture.
Okay.
Convention. Yes. But no, that's the same one that I have, and it's not. It's not very big. It's the size of a little bit bigger. Is it a little bigger than?
It's bigger than the regular ones.
It's slightly bigger than a regular one, but not by much. And yeah, it's a super cool figure. I like it. It got a lot of attention. But there was a guy across from me. He had the Power Ranger one.
Oh.
But he had the larger Power Ranger one, so I got more attention. But that everybody stopped, and I had that in the front of the booth. Everybody stopped and looked at it.
And again, fans.
I didn't sell any, but
and again, fans. Power Rangers is a bootleg Voltron, so don't get it twisted.
Yes.
Also available at Nynjas, we have Scareglow.
Is this which is this one? Is this the Mondo one or
Mondo? Yeah, Mondo one.
Yes.
It's on sale. You might get it at a discount price. We have Iron Studios. This is a awesome piece. I like.
Yes.
I like it a lot. Also, you might get a discount on this one. And we have Bo-Katan. We have Bo-Katan on sale at our site. It might be the last one, so make me a deal. We might do it like eBay, so you might get it for a cheaper price. All right, that is it for what we bought. So how was Geek Collector Con? How was the experience?
Culture Con?
Whatever, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, it was good. I mean, for the Cartoon Rewind, it was our first convention experience, so it was a little nerve-wracking in the beginning, setting up, getting everything, and then we got there. We felt like we didn't bring enough merchandise, but it was a good learning experience. Got to use everything and got to meet great people. Turnout wasn't what they expected, but for us, it was pretty good. Cartoon Rewind was the only toy booth that was selling exclusively toys.
There you go. See?
So yeah, everybody. I mean, it was very pop heavy. and Pokemon heavy, and then some arts and crafts. But I feel I mean, I think there is a diversity. It's good. So at Cartoon Rewind, we still do practice DEI. So we have all types of toys. But it was good. It was good trying to come up with the plan to set up and take down and talk to people and share, being a good community. So it was good.
All right.
Long
And
days
yes,
though. I forgot how long it is to
yes.
be working for 12, 14 hours.
And he was staffed with a lot of DEI hires, women, a lot of
Yeah.
white women. He hired a
Hispanic,
lot.
Hispanic,
No,
white, Hispanic women. So
to
yeah,
the average Caucasian, they were white. So let's keep it in that.
this.
Will you do it again?
Yes, I will. I have a whole we have a whole schedule of places we're looking to target. Um, so right now we're targeting. There's a convention coming out here in May called MisuCon. Here and sorry, when I say here, I mean here in Miami.
In Florida, yeah.
Yes, Miami, Florida, and then we're also targeting soon there in June now over the summer. Spook Empire, I believe
That
is
could
the
have gone.
name.
That could have went left a long way with my mind when you said spook.
So let me see. Where is? I thought I saved that file, but yeah. So we do have that list. We have a list. We have targeting a few places. Do some more. Um, we can probably, if you wanna split the bill, we can do a 50-50 half.
Yep, I'm
We can
down
do
for that.
50-50 ninjas and cartoon. So
All right. So that is something that we will discuss in the future. So right now I'm gonna shake it up a little bit. We're gonna talk tariffs because yesterday was what, Liberation Day, and this orange Cheeto motherfucker said that he's gonna put tariffs around the world. So tariffs means that we as consumers will be paying higher prices for the things we collect. So me and the mechanic on the left, we kind of jumped into this toy selling collection thing. At a good point, bad point, we'll let you know. But tariffs.
yeah,
Most toys or most manufacturing is not made in America. Toys are made overseas because companies want to make money because they want to make money. So they move their manufacturing from China and it's in Vietnam. So with tariffs being implemented, hopefully they won't last long. Do you think it will jumpstart us or just bog us down for a little bit?
I mean, definitely gonna. I don't see jump starting as much as again. I'm a great supporter of American jobs and made in America. But like I said, the world it's no longer about USA. It's a global market. It's a global economy. So I don't think it's gonna jumpstart. Because right now you have companies here in the U.S. that don't just sell to the U.S. They sell worldwide.
Yep.
Cartoon Rewind using ourselves is we ship anywhere in the world.
I got a
So
couple of people from Canada who visited my site the other day and I was like, damn. Hey, if you wanna but
I did my first international sale was in Canada. I just recently shipped something out to Holland. I was like, when I put in when I saw how much you paid for shipping, I'm like, where the heck was this? I thought my system made a mistake, but no, sure enough, at Holland. So, but also for me, I do order from international. I do order. I have some things coming in from China. I have some things. Most of it, I have some items coming from China, but the stuff we buy. I mean, when you look at Mattel, when you look at the backside, the boxes of Mattel, Hasbro, it's going to tell you made some. It doesn't say made in the U.S. So depending on where they source, they're going to get a pretty heavy freaking tariff thing. And we all know who pays for tariffs, contrary to what the president says.
Like I said, like I always said, man, the person in charge cannot be dumber than you. And this dude is dumber than everybody else. I see what he's trying to do, but it's not going to work. We can't. We already opened the jar where
You broke the
America is
seal.
not. Yeah, we broke the seal.
Yeah.
America is not the producer it was during the First and Second World War, where everything was local, everything was domesticated, and the government subsidized everything. That's what China does. China's government subsidizes everything. So unless we take that model and the government subsidizes manufacturing, chips, AI, all that stuff,
Then
then
it's no longer we're no longer a capitalist
yeah,
economy. We
that's what I'm
become
saying.
socialists.
Yeah, so like I'm saying, so this don't be surprised. This is a cash grab by the Republicans. They're gonna transfer wealth. This is a major cash grab. But hopefully the tariffs don't dent us as much as we hope. I hope it just for a month. But I made a couple sales even with the tariffs on. So but that's for diehard fans. So I appreciate whoever bought it off of eBay. And when it comes in, we ship it out to you. Um, Yeah, that's my spill on tariffs because it's crazy that you're trying to upend something that's going on for like 50 or 60 years and you can't change the mindset of corporations where their
Well, it's
bottom line is profit.
yeah, and it's no longer. It's not just about changing a mindset. It's the infrastructure. I mean, to again, to the smallest piece, you have to build a whole machine. You have to build a whole process. Right now, to stop what you're doing to try to build it here, plus you have you have being charged. Corporations are being charged tariffs, right, on the things they bring. On top of that, to shift manufacturing here, they have to get warehouses. They have to get the machines. They have to design all that. That's you're pulling. You're taking from what is it? You're taking from John to pay Paul.
Yeah.
It's not really there. That's tough mind, and I think the biggest hit right now is going to feel it is car makers.
Yep.
I see car prices, and it's just not going to affect just new cars because now everybody's going to go and like
Trying to buy used cars.
buy used
Yep.
cars, the parts for the used car. So hopefully your
Mhm.
shit doesn't break because
Hopefully.
everything becomes more expensive because a lot of
Mhm.
pieces get made in Mexico or Canada. So it's not. I don't think it was fully thought out.
Of course
I
not.
think I'm kind of hoping what it is, and then I'm kind of disappointed on the other countries because other countries are like talking. They talk big, and I feel like this is what the government is expecting. They want to do this, scare these foreign countries, so they can be like, okay, listen, we'll give you a break, right? And then he shows his chest and like, okay, they bow down to me.
Yeah, like doesn't
And
work.
yeah, and some of these countries are like, no, we're not gonna do that. We're looking at retaliatory tariffs. But I already see some countries like, hey, we're open to negotiate.
Of course they are.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm kind of disappointed. I'm glad they're not doing it because then it's a tariff war is
Tariff,
not good for
yes.
for
No, it's
nobody. But kind of disappointed that they played chicken and they lost. They're their first one to flinch.
like I said, man. The person in charge cannot be dumber than you.
But the thing is that he's not really in charge. He's got like 30 other people that advise him, and they should know better.
Yeah, and they don't. They trying to stay with power. That's the thing about it. They trying to stay with power. That's why they let him do what he's doing. That's why the person in charge cannot be dumber than you. Even the people around him. They want power. So guess what? We'll prop this dude up. Don't worry about what he says. Just prop him up.
Probably
Let him.
somebody from Fox News, some sort of celebrity that never had any experience.
Yeah, like makes no sense. But hey, that's my 2 cents on tariffs. That is a portion of the Common Sense Party Pod. I just had to bring it up because we like collecting toys, and our motto for the Cartoon Rewind is buy our toys so we can sell you more toys, and
Yes.
tariffs is a part of that. All right. Before we get to our main story tonight, since Orlando was in his element, he talked Star Trek. I'm gonna talk Star Wars. There was a new trailer that came out today. Well, it was yesterday. It's a new Disney Plus show. Uh, it was Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Sith, and now we have Tales of the Underworld. It's I guess a new one where they follow Ventress, who was a former Padawan who turned to Sith, who kicked everybody out, and now she's a bounty hunter. So check it out.
Just do as I say. Never can be too cautious with strangers out here. Then again, you're no stranger. Lady Ventress.
We got a problem here. Just saw him right in.
Whoa.
What's the situation?
Cad
He was
Bane.
your best friend.
Things have changed. You took everything from me.
Who are you?
I was Count Dooku's lead assassin. I don't want that life anymore.
That's Inquisitor.
Bane,
Okay. Doesn't say Vader.
Honestly, this
no
one of
one
his
needs to die.
Oh, okay.
Get them.
You're gonna pay for what you did. This revenge, I hope it was worth it. It will be.
Yep. That is premiering
Uh,
what, May 4th?
May 4th. May the 4th be
May
with
the
you.
4th be with you.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So that's I think it's 5 or 8 episodes detailing the how Cad Bane is he's a one of the one, two, three, I think top 3 bounty hunter characters that you remember. You remember Boba Fett, and you remember Cat Bane, and so is Ventress. She's a bounty hunter, but she's not Jedi or Sith. She is in the middle. She's a Force wielder. That's why her lightsaber is gold. I know I'm frozen because I see myself frozen, but I'm still talking. Yep, there you go. Yeah, so that's coming out on May the 4th on Disney Plus, or for us who have VPNs, it's on the Fire Stick. So leave it at that.
So now these are, but they're not like regular episodes. Are these short? They're like, are they full like 20 something minute episodes or?
I think it's because the ones the day before were 20, about 22, 23 minutes.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's gonna be like 8 or 5 episodes where
Yeah, I'm
5 or
looking.
8 episodes where
I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking at Tales of the Jedi,
Mhm.
and their episodes. They got some of 10 minutes. These are like short. And this is what. And this is what's the name of this?
Tales of the Underworld.
Let's see if I can find that. Yeah, Tales of the Empire. Tales of the Jedi. And they're not even showing it yet. I'm just checking to see because I see that they refer to them as shorts. Yeah, 13 minutes, 15. Some of these are really short.
Yep.
But Star Wars cartoons rarely miss, right? When they do animated, it rarely misses, in my opinion. But I haven't seen any of these.
Yeah, you should check them out. They're kind of good.
Right. Well, they did also release a trailer for the new season of Star Trek. Is it Strange New Worlds?
That's still on?
Yeah. What do you mean? It got renewed for another season. Yeah, four seasons coming up. But season 3, they did season 3 at the time of the strike. They were finishing that when they did that. Remember the actor strike about 2 years ago?
Yeah.
That's so yeah, there's like a 2-year gap, but it's coming now. It's coming now in August. It'll come back. 10 episodes in August.
All right, cool.
It looks interesting.
Right.
Maybe we'll play it next week.
All right, we're at 45, so that means we're at the main story tonight. The main story tonight is the mechanic got his toys, so he's going to talk about the unboxing, what Frank did last week, so he can explain why Frank missed out on a couple of stuff.
Right, I'm doing the unboxing from the unboxing. Yeah, Frank. So Frank shared some stuff that he liked, but he missed the good stuff, the gold. Like number 1, I got him here. My original. Now he's not wearing his official uniform, but the official original 1974 Captain Kirk Mego figure. Yes, he's seen better days. He has.
Yes, I'm about to say
his hairline's already receding there. So
he needs Ozempic.
Yes. Now, in honor of today's intro, we do also have
Batman.
Original Batman. But wait, I'm Batman.
He flies.
So we have this one, and we have whichever one this one was. Feel like it has something to do with the ocean, but
no, that was cold or freeze or something like that. It wasn't ocean. It was the same thing as what's to do with a freeze? Is Dr. Freeze or Mr. Freeze?
Mr. Freeze, yeah.
Mr. Freeze, yeah. It was in that line.
I would have to check his ass for the year. But yeah, here is a little better. Wait, there he is. We also have this guy. You remember what movie this from?
Clash of the Titans?
No.
No. Toy Soldiers?
Yes.
Okay.
I was going to say Universal Soldiers, but yes.
That one.
No. So, yes. I don't know why I have them, but I got them.
Yeah, man.
Okay, this one you should be able to get.
Thundercats.
Yeah. I don't know. There he goes. His Thunder Punch still works. Also had original early, I think this is 68 Smurfs. Again, just random stuff.
Happy Smurf and Papa Smurf?
Papa Smurf, and I'm not sure. This could be Jokey. This is the one that always gave you the package and explode.
Okay.
I have one original lion. Die-cast, too.
Nice.
And it still works. Shooting his head flies off. Now, I was trying to figure out the year.
Probably 82, 83?
It's in Japanese.
Japanese, so...
Let me see.
81.
Man, it's so small I'm getting too old. Yeah, it's in total Japanese. I can't even tell. It doesn't tell you a year. So you have that. And then this one was my biggest shocker. But it works perfectly in my collection. Battle Punch He-Man.
That's from the New Adventures of He-Man.
Yeah. Now, worst battle punch ever. You know why?
It doesn't punch?
Yeah, it punches.
What the hell? Oh my god. He dislocates his shoulder to punch.
The whole thing. No, it's his shoulder, his pec, a lung.
Damn.
Yeah.
That looked like it hurts.
Yeah, it's like all weird. It's like he's like, help.
I just need to know who designed it, who tested it, and who approved it.
Yeah.
Someone was detected at your front door.
And then like if you look at him, he's like this, and when he wants to combine his punches, he's like weird.
That's all I needed. That's why that cartoon didn't make any money, and it didn't stay on the air. Bad toys.
It's pretty bad. His waist doesn't turn.
Yeah, because they put it on his chest.
And they put it halfway, a diagonal slice on his chest. That, by the way, at this point, after almost 40 years, he doesn't really stand still. He starts twitching sideways.
Because he's tired. He needs to bend his waist so he can use the bathroom. That's what he's trying to do.
His legs don't bend. Or his legs do bend a little, slightly. They bend slightly. That's about it. So there. So, but that was it. I thought those were cool. I mean, there were a few other things, but a lot of it Star Trek related. I found like a autograph picture of a Playboy bunny. What else did I find in there? I found a picture of my first car in there, my 1967 Pontiac.
Okay.
And really old Star Trek magazines. So I went through them, and obviously there were a bunch of Batman and Robin unopened figures. I found this. I don't know if definitely good. This is going definitely on eBay. Comic-Con exclusive Halo figure, a Comic-Con exclusive Toys R Us exclusive Halo figure from McFarlane. That is going right now on eBay. Is going for about $150. So yeah. So there's a few things in there. I got first edition Borg figures still packed up in their thing. You saw the picture of the ships. They were like orange, even though they're supposed to be gray.
In orange.
Yes, but I did enjoy. I did enjoy going back. I thought those things were lost, so it was great to find them and make them work. Oh wait, hold on. I got this one. I just put batteries in it to see if it works. So this is an original 1994 original series Enterprise by Playmates. And
wow.
So I got that. I put batteries in it. And I also have this one. I put batteries in it to see if it works. Which is the Enterprise. Now, it didn't come with engines, but I have backup engines. But it does light up.
See, that's why I like Voyager.
Let's go to warp. So, why you like Voyager? Because of the engine?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Playmates Voyager of the same line, the nacelles usually go up automatically.
I'm talking about
that's why that one is super rare.
Yeah.
Because and working one that works. It's super rare. I had my D Space 9 from that line. I sold that one though. When I lost my job, I had to sell it. $600.
Woo.
I paid rent. Kept me afloat. I paid that one. I had a few ships that I sold from that Playmate line. So kind of missed them. The Space Nice was nice. It was nice like that, and it sat on a little pivot thing that can rotate.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I just thought that was cool. The He-Man one was the best. He-Man, Kirk, and my Voltron gets added to my collection that I have of He-Man, Star Trek, and Voltron. Still don't have my dream Voltron figure, which I don't know why I just don't spend the money on. But go ahead.
Why won't you spend the money?
I don't know. I just can't pull a trigger on a $300. I think it's $300 for the diecast. $300 for the diecast. I did do the $100. I think $120 for the Voltron set, the Playmates one, the plastic one with lights and sounds. But I can't do. I can't. The diecast is just a hard one for me. So, but that's all I got.
All right. That is it. Wow, we're at 55:30. Damn. We are okay. We're still good. Even though we're one man down, we still got it within an hour.
We're professionals.
Yes, we are. All right, folks. We talked a little tariffs. We talked a little Star Trek, Star Wars. We start Toy News, talk Ninjas, and we talk the Cartoon Rewind. We really appreciate everyone for checking us out for this week at the Ninjas of Another Color. This is the live version because we are live on YouTube right now. And for the podcast, you can check us out at cartoonrewind.com or ninjasanother.com. You can view past episodes and future episodes. Again, we are the Ninjas of Another Color. I'm your host, Dottley, along with the mechanic and one man short, which is Frankie looking for love, which he's out looking for love. So that's why he's missing today. We are pop culture, current events, sports, and a much more podcast is waiting for you. We'd love for you to rate, review, comment, follow, subscribe again. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to rate, review, comment, follow, subscribe. Please consider giving us 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars. Because the guy sitting next to me doesn't like
1 or 2 stars.
Like I said, I can deal with 1. I can deal with 2. I just can't deal with 0. Because if you don't give us any, I'll just assume I'm doing it properly. Your feedback is important to us. You can listen to us at Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcast, Pandora, YouTube Music, TuneIn, Apple Podcasts. You can also listen to us at CartoonRewind.com and NinjasOfAnotherColor.com. If you want to reach us, you can reach us at Ninjas of Another Color at 365-366-MediaLLC.com, or we're available on Fanbase, Lemon 8, Facebook, TikTok, IG, and there's one more. Blue Sky. Yep, Blue Sky. If you want to support, you can support via Cash App or Zelle. The information is available on our About screen. Again, we're saying rest in peace to Val Kilmer, and he did Batman, and his second most known character was Iceman in Top Gun.
I'm gonna send you up against the best. Yes, sir. You 2 characters are going to Top Gun.
I feel the need for speed.
For 5 weeks, you're gonna fly against the best fighter pilots in the world.
You guys really are cowboys.
I don't like you because you're unsafe.
That's right.
I am dangerous.
The wild card flies by the seat of his pants.
Yeah, I guess when I see something, I go right after it.
It takes a lot more than just fancy flying.
Gentlemen, this school is about combat. There are no points for second place. Figured it out yet? What's that? Who's the best pilot? No, I think I can figure that one out on my own.
Talk to me, Goose.
Tom Cruise, Kelly McGillis, Top Gun,
and Val Kilmer.
Yes.
Yes, he was in there. So he was
more famous than Kelly McGinnis.
Yes, because he did the most famous beach volleyball scene that made people think that they were gay. I guess that's the meme on the internet. That's the most watched scene in, I guess.
Playing
Yep.
playing with the boys.
Yep.
The song's a little gay by itself. Anything think about
Yes,
it.
it is.
Now that you
Yeah.
say it, when you say it out loud, it sounds a little fresh there.
It is.
But and again, that's another one. That's a scene. Even to this day, even with a remake, I'm like, I don't see a purpose.
Hey man, eyes and seats, man. You got to get them in the seats.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's just all oiled up, and the whole movie, like back in the '80s, no one had air conditioning. Everybody's sweating everywhere. There was no air conditioning back in the '80s. I didn't even think about it. I didn't have air conditioning back in the '80s.
Absolutely not. No one had it. No one had it.
We had air condition. I had an air conditioner growing up, but we only use it on birthdays and funerals.
Nope. Didn't have air conditioning growing up.
No, we had one. My house growing up, my bedroom had the you know how the shell, it had the wall unit in the concrete wall.
Yeah.
But the AC broke years ago, so we just took the machine out. It was just an empty
space.
Yeah. But we did have one in the living room. We had it was huge. Now think about it. I swear it was like the size of a 55-inch TV, but weighed like 6 tons. And that one was meant to cool the whole house. Like you turned it on, it was like, I remember having that. It was like Christmas morning. When you heard that AC turn on, like, yes. All right, who died? Who died?
We didn't because AC was the cool breeze. Living in Alice, we had a fan. We didn't have AC for a while, so I didn't have AC till I came to 1996 when I moved to Miami. So yeah.
I rarely like, I'm never hot. Everybody's like, aren't you hot? I'm like, listen, I grew up in no air conditioning. I had no air conditioning in my house. My first few cars didn't have air conditioning. So, I just never I'm adjusted to Miami heat. I'm like a lizard.
He's like,
I'm cold-blooded.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Nynjas again. Please buy our toys so we can sell you more toys. You can reach us at thecartoonrewind.com or the ninjaofanothecut.com. Buy our